Hello, this is the official LEGO Fortnite Battle Bus set. It comes with 954 pieces. I paid $100 US for it, built it live over on Twitch. It comes with 9 minifigures and we'll be looking at those in detail later on, but first for the bus itself. The main body of the bus is 8 studs wide, and without all this specialized Fortnite stuff attached to the outside of it, earlier on in the build process, you basically just build a school bus, just a normal school bus. It looks, well, like a normal school bus, except just in blue. It's really good and it scales pretty well to a random minifigure, I would say. And it does hold a bunch of stuff on the inside, which is exactly what you want to see. It's actually a very nice design base. Even if you don't like Fortnite, but you're interested in having a school bus just kind of in your collection or in a city scene or something like that, strongly recommend looking at the instructions for this and considering finding parts for it in a color scheme that makes more sense. Just the core, because the core is really good. But then again, they do add all this extra stuff on, but it's not too much. I found these little strap things to be a little bit repetitive in their builds. They're not identical. You do one at a time. Would have been nice to do like 2 at a time, but they're not identical front to back or side to side. Side to side is mirrored. Also, notably, these are supposed to be like wheel clamps and they don't actually attach to the wheels. I don't even get close there. That's just one thing that's very slightly missing. Obviously from this angle, kind of looks like they do, but from most angles you can tell, yeah, they're faking it. But as a result, you're always able to roll this thing around. So a little bit of give and take there. You've got access to the sides. You can also take the entire roof off as well. Access from the back here, like so. And then up on top, they have the whole hot air balloon system. Got your little V-Bucks logo there. This does use some stickers. So pretty much anywhere that you see decorations, they are with stickers, but the representation of the blue flame right there. And the balloon itself is pretty big. It's using the second generation larger size of hot air balloon pieces, and it scales decently well. Compared to the in-game model. Obviously, this is not big enough, but I feel like not big enough for proper scale, but I feel like it is big enough. Because in-game, the balloon that they use is not large enough in a real-world setting to hold this up. So I think it all kind of just works with the comic style. Now let me take this entire roof off. This is simple because look at that. All this stuff here comes off together, and then these move off to the side so you can still set this down on flat ground, which is important because otherwise, what are you going to do with all that stuff? It just makes it convenient to get it out of the way. And inside, like I said, just space, the final frontier. Plenty of space. And with the extra stuff removed, now you can also access this door here. Like, this is a genuinely good bus. Again, just pop this off, things start to look a lot more normal. Change the colors up, maybe change the wheels, make them some narrower wheels, and with narrower tires. This is proper. It's got 9 seats on the inside, so you can hold every single figure that's included in the set. Plus you have extra room for getting out of there. If you wanted to use this as a base for something as an actual terrestrial bus, you can also hold a wheelchair or 2 in the extra space that's there. This is just good, and it's very solid. There are no specialized pieces that are used for the build here. It's got details. That's a sticker right there to show a little bit of the wear as well. I did notice some discoloration. It's not frequent that you see blue off color from LEGO, but this one did have some clearly off color 1x6 pieces, and they just feel to me like they're older. That's something that happens to blue. Everybody talks about white piece is yellow from LEGO, but blue piece is yellow as well, and these look pre-yellowed. Hopefully it's just the age, but if it's actually a mistake in the mixing of the pigments like they've been doing more frequently lately as they've changed their process, that's unfortunate. Good time for a reminder that if you are unsatisfied with parts that you get from LEGO, use their customer support. It's there for you. It's free. They will replace things that you don't like, that aren't right. Going through minifigures, here's Battalion Brawler Jonesy. You got Adventure Peely, Cuddle Team Leader there. The quality of all of these is pretty good. I'd say better than average. You've got dual molding for the headgear piece here. The print on the torso here is just a little bit lacking in opacity. That's the worst thing out of these. Obviously, they're not going to give you any normal gun weapons. LEGO's still being themselves about that. But look at the printing on Peely. It's 360 degrees. That technology that LEGO consistently officially says they cannot do. They can't print all the way around something, yet they do it whenever they feel like it. Here it is. Here's another example of it, and it looks really, really good. Got the dual molded legs there as well, dual molded arms over here, an actual face underneath here as well. None for Peely, doesn't need one. Also wouldn't really fit, but you can see the underlying model there. And if you want to actually use that as an outfit, you can, because they include this alternate hairpiece, which is great. There's no print for Peely's torso, but there is a nice print for the hip piece. And again, alternate faces, including for this guy. Here's Meowscles, Drift, and Bright Bomber. These each look good. You got the Slap Juice here, the Grappler, and a random nondescript pickaxe. Brand new, obviously, mold here. Dual molding for the Drift headgear piece. Good quality printing in general. Nice and fine, and I think just well applied. Good printing for the arm, just on the one side there. And this is getting stuck. There we go. And underneath here, we're going to see some more stuff. Obviously, there's nothing else to see here, but you have an alternate face for Bright Bomber. And then over here, if you'd like to use Drift without the headgear piece, well, they include this hair piece. Nice. Very good. Very well done once again. Finally, Trespasser, Raven, and Cube Assassin. I mean, look at the color scheme for these. They definitely look like they all belong on one team, which is kind of cool in its own way. Nice specialized molds. Once again, just really good looking stuff. You got the dual molding here. The purple is done in a print. It's just applied on top. Once again, more just generic pickaxes. Unfortunately, all the pickaxes are just the basic gray ones. And then you got some Slurp Juice over here. Another one of those. Alternate color for the arms here in silver. And underneath, you have some nice printing there. You can already see, this is, by the way, a little bit rubbery. The dark blue part is rubbery, not hard. And then under here, yeah, I like those prints. And they are different. They could have cheaped out and just done something generic that's similar between the two, but thankfully they did not. No alternates for any of these, though. And then these are the leftover pieces, not a lot there. And I had one damaged piece. That's actually a very rare thing. See, this got caught up in a machine that was moving parts around and just got crushed. It's just something that can occasionally happen. Again, use customer support. I just replaced it with a part from my own collection. But if you have any issues that you come across in a set, you're not happy, use customer support. They will send you replacements. A lot of it can be done with no contact, just straight through forms. And this is what the sticker sheet looked like. So yeah, it did have some stickers. Now, a lot of these are optional, but at the very least, these are pretty important. These are pretty important. Again, I paid $100 US for this. It's the regular retail price. It is 100 euros, 90 pounds UK, or $130 Canadian for 954 pieces with 9 minifigures here. And overall, to me, the value just feels fine. Just like it did when I looked at the pictures, my expectations have just simply been met. Which is good, no bad surprises. Quality is just a little bit down in a few things, as I pointed out, but overall, yeah, this is at least as good as I was expecting from the pictures on the website, and this is just a really, really useful bus just underneath of it all. The closest competitive comparison I can make to this would be the Jazzwares Battle Bus set that came with 2 figures around the year 2000 or so. They originally was, 2020, not 2000, 2020. Originally retailed for $50 to $55 US, right? Which is like, we're in the half of this range, but move forward almost 5 years with inflation, it would probably be like 65. They might even sell it for up to 75. Let's say 65. And that only has 2 figures, although they are articulated, but they're larger. The whole thing is larger, but this has more figures, and it has the entire rebuildability of the whole Lego system. Lego's always been expensive. It just kind of checks out. To me, it just kind of feels like this is in around the right space, price-wise, for what Lego does. And again, no real disappointments here. Only good design, sensible design. So all in all, I'm happy with this. Thank you very much for watching. If you're happy with this, if you want to buy the thing, please consider using an affiliate link from my video description. If there's one there that's appropriate to you, really helps me to keep the lights on and helps me to be able to buy these sets so that I can give you more non-sponsored reviews. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.